This is WARDOGS, an upcoming tactical FPS from Bulkhead, pitting 100 players across 3 teams against each other in a sandbox, allowing your creativity in combat to be your only limit, and pushing forward the team-based shooter identity. WARDOGS recently had a closed alpha, and the team at Bulkhead invited me and a few friends to take part in that alpha, record some content, and being that we covered this game since its initial announcement, I was quite looking forward to finally getting some hands-on with this one. As we go along, drop your thoughts down below, drop a like if you enjoyed the video and this first look at WARDOGS, and make sure to subscribe for even more FPS content. I'd love to have in the community. For now though, let's get into it. Welcome to Bakarani, one of the 3 maps coming at launch for WARDOGS and the location of your all-out warfare experience. Here, and among those other 2 maps, 3 teams totaling upwards of 100 players per match will be fighting over the control zone. Time inside the zone equals points towards your team as time progresses, and the more players you have in that zone, the more control you'll have over it. The hot zone is a roaming circle within the area of attack that counts as double when all players are in, so 1 person in that hot zone counts as 2, 4 counts as 8, and so on and so forth. That is your main focus. You want to be continually capturing those objectives while also controlling various strongholds, whether that be towers, hillsides, choke points like bridges. There's a myriad of different locations and different areas that when controlled or attacked can change the tide of the battle. To get in on the action, you'll have to buy a loadout from vendors at your home base that will cost in-game currency. From there, you can either gain or lose depending on how you perform in a life. Mostly, you're going to gain from everything, from kills and assists to mundane things like spotting players with your binoculars and marking them, building base pieces, transporting players to and from the battleground. You start net negative on a life, and every decision you make counts towards clawing your way back and then perhaps making profit from beyond. The heavier the loadout, the bigger the risk of gear loss and overall cash loss. However, the more you do, the more you accomplish, the bigger the outcome and cash yield. Cash is king in this, and it's all entirely up to you how much you can earn. The rest is where the sandbox nature comes into play, with matches lasting well into an hour mark window and above, and the ability to join and leave servers as you please. You can find yourself getting absolutely lost in this one. I know that myself, when my crew jumped in, we played and I looked down and the next thing I knew it was 2 a.m. and it felt like a single hour had passed, not 6. Now that said, WARDOGS is a punishing gameplay loop. The goal sounds simple enough, but you're going to die. A lot. From areas you can't tell, from people you can't see, the true scope and scale of large-scale combat in a tactical sense. However, how you rebound is what defines you as an operator. This game is not necessarily for everyone. It's grueling, punishing, and takes a lot of learning to get the hang of and master, especially if you're coming from any games that may be of an arcade nature or something like that, where you can jump headfirst into a gunfight with minimal consequences. You're gonna want to use your teammates, you're gonna want to communicate with them, gain or give cover fire, revive and get your friends back into the action, set up tactical positioning. For those not necessarily familiar with more tactical style of gameplay for this, it could be a system shock. But while it's punishing, while it can be something that feels tough to get your bearing on, more importantly, it's fun. While punishing, once you get the hang of things, once you interact with the world and the players around you, you'll start to come to love it, I think. The engagement you can have with your random squad mates can be some of the craziest hilarity, frustration points, or just crazy moments in gaming perhaps. Some of the sandbox of what can happen on the battlefield will make every match feel unique and different. The scope and the scale of the battle will make you feel like 5 to 10 minutes have passed, but really, you've put hours in. The ceiling for this game, I feel like, is incredibly high. This game takes the Arma King of the Hill formula and makes it more approachable and frankly, I think better feeling in my opinion. There's nearly limitless ways to play this game and scenarios you can come in contact with. Various classes and ways that you can end up playing to make more cash, to end up ranking up and progressing through everything. There's a little bit of everything for everyone. Like, maybe you don't want to jump headfirst in and want to be infantry where you're tired of dying, but you want to gain some cash to bank some stuff so you can go back in eventually and not necessarily worry about, ooh, I'm getting low on cash. You can repair and build items for your base. You can travel to and from to get players into and out of the battle with vehicles. You can spot players with binoculars for assists. You can be the team medic, reviving everybody in sight. You can make a ton of money playing however you want. There's even a clip, I think, somewhere, I think even in some of the live clips we'll showcase towards the end of this video, there was in my first game, we were all shocked to be like, This pilot has 70 grand earned in the first half of this match just by going to and from. Every single time you transport and drop somebody off, you'll get assist points anytime that person ends up getting a kill. So there's a million different ways to play this game. It's really entirely up to you. But the coolest thing to me with this game in particular is that it feels like a genuine change of pace. I've said it before, and since it was first introduced here that we first started talking about this game, that the big thing to me was that the big thing with this game, it felt like a mashup in a creative way that allowed some of the biggest pieces in various genres to come together in a unique concept, a mashup of all that kind of stuff. Economy and class purchasing, large-scale maps and tactical nature like Arma, teammate and teamwork importance like your squads and Battlefield. You could honestly pick apart so many parts of this game to like a dozen different areas that you're like, oh, I recognize this from that game or this from that one, but it all somehow works out very well. Now, of course, there are drawbacks. What we played was alpha. One of the big things that I think I had seen around the discussions here of this was that the progression in the alpha and what is likely going to be in the beta felt a little limiting, but with the full early access release and the timetable, then that people can just straight up grind this out and play as much as they want, where they're not limited to a weekend or so to end up checking everything out. It won't necessarily feel as bad, I think, at that point, because for example, the Recon class requires rank 10 to get the Mosin Nagant, a bolt-action sniper rifle with a one-shot potential at a distance, pending player armor and helmets, while the base Recon weapon is a sniper that's a lever action and does not one-shot, even to the flesh at distance, if I'm not mistaken. Like, if a player's damaged, it will end up doing the lethal shot, but if I'm not mistaken, again, you're not going to one-shot somebody that's at full health with this thing from a distance. So it's kind of a grind to get to that point where you can make meaningful purpose on your weaponry and use it to the fullest of its extent. But in that shortened window of like 3 days here for the alpha, it was truly a time constraint to end up hitting that level 10 and trying out anything higher in those ranks. So once we have the full early access build here for this, or pending how long the beta is, I don't know it will necessarily be as much of a complaint, just simply because you're going to have a lot more time to play with that, and that sort of fear of missing out isn't going to be as present. Now, I could probably think of a few more things to mention as like sort of disclaimers here, but just for the sake of giving this general overview, that's a little bit of everything here at this. Overall, though, my thoughts, again, while we still can pick apart some things like maybe progression and some smaller things here and there, honestly, I think this game has a ton of appeal and can be a great experience for a lot of different types of players, but it certainly will not be for everyone. It is a lot more hardcore than a lot of the games you'll see out there. Battlefield, Call of Duty. It is a game that requires a lot more precision, a lot more communication, teamwork, all that kind of stuff, but man, can you have some good moments, some hilarity, chaos, huge clutches, whatever you can think of, it can happen in this, because this, WARDOGS, is a sandbox. It's something that every single game is different, and you can create that outcome however you see fit each individual match. Now, if you are interested in this, right now it is PC only and it's going to be coming out soon with PC. Console is going to happen, but I don't think there's any sort of ETA in the cards for that just yet. Like, I don't think there's been anything mentioned about any dates for console, either beta or release. But as for a timeline of launches, it's actually nice that you can see this pretty soon. Actually, as of next week, the beta will kick off on the 21st. Now, that might be a date that sounds familiar because, well, it's the same time as the Modern Warfare 4 beta as well. I imagine the overlap won't be nearly as much as many people may consider. Like, sure, there's probably gonna be a lot of people that try it out, but for those that actually stick with it, again, two very different types of gameplay experiences for an arcade shooter and a tactical shooter. This one being much more tactical, a sandbox world of combat versus what we see with Call of Duty, but it is something that either way you'll be able to jump into it soon and check it out for yourself, with the early access release launching on September 10th, just under a month away at this point. So the early access for PC, like to be able to play it as much as you want, is coming pretty soon. So that's cool and pretty nice to know as well. That from first community gameplay reveal to when you can actually play it for yourself as much as you want, it's not a lot of waiting time. So that said, that is WARDOGS. That's a brief overview here at this, and I'm going to leave you with some gameplay clips that kind of show you, again, the sandbox nature and the either chaos or just hilarity. However you want to write your story, it can go. So let me know your thoughts down below. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed the video, and make sure to subscribe for more WARDOGS and other FPS coverage. We got a lot of stuff upcoming here in the next few weeks to months. I'd love to have in the community, but for now, enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks for watching. Take care, and peace. For one, getting shot at.
Someone above me is going out.
Yeah, I'm dead. Because you're like, the other way.
Yeah, well,
I'm dead.
things happen, Panda.
Oh,
I just got shot again. Okay.
Hit. How do I heal?
Oh, thank you, Panda. I mean, I don't know where these guys are, so it's still very possible I died.
Sorry, how do I...
This guy has 31,000 cash. What? He's 10-1. Where am I? Oh my God, I'm at.
Where do you see the
I'm
scoreboard?
at the very bottom.
Where am I? There.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm on the same hill. on the same sunflowers.
What?
Sir, this is a fart-free vehicle. If you're gonna do that, you're gonna have to jump out.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Oh, it smells.
I had tuna for lunch.
You ate all that lettuce, didn't you? That diarrhea lettuce.
Not at all. It was my tuna. It was definitely one of my tuna.
We're in the middle of a war, and your meal of choice was tuna?
Tuna.
He just repeated it.
Yeah. I thought there was gonna be a follow-up.
Your meal of choice was tuna. Tuna?
Yeah, there was no follow. Just
Why? No, he said it, but it sounded like there was a question mark at the end of it. What do you mean? You brought this up. Does anyone drive? I just expect to look over and Jordan's gonna be dead any
I
moment.
shot him in the
now.
head with this sniper, by the way. That wasn't a pistol.
heal me. Ow!
Jake's back.
After all that
A
he's
lot of
done, I
screaming.
shouldn't get him, but I do.
Jordan, but you're still here.
Yeah, I'm always still here.
Like the dinosaurs, you'll always be here, Papa.
Yeah.
As a fossil.
Dinosaurs. Oh my
I can
God.
cancel this reload or this
Gotcha,
revive
Mike
right now.
Wazowski.
Well, let's talk about it. Yeah, you dumb old dinosaur bitch. Oh.
Those are
I have
shots
attachments that
left.
give strong recoil reduction.
Okay.
On my ping, there's a guy right there.
Hold on. Moving to our right. Moving on us.
Got
Your
him.
footstep.
You got it. I'm just playing revive with a bunch of snipers on this tower. Oh no! What a crazy mortar! Holy! Oh yeah, I see. Oh dude, I had the
I'm trying to come
gnarliest
back.
angle just for a split second.
You having fun over there, Jake?
Oh God!
Everything
If I go
hurts.
back to the spawn, if I look at the FOV.
Got one. I can spawn on you guys. That's cool.
Alright. I just wanna not lose $9,000.
Oh, what the?
Trying to hack the fob.
That's a little embarrassing, brother.
Where are you?
I don't know where this is going.
Oh. Do it. Jake, get it.
Got it.
What?
Got it.
Shoot it.
I did.
Shoot another one.
I'm controlling it. 1 second. I don't know exactly how this works.
Hurry up and land it, man.
Shooting.
It does do damage.
You just ate a mortar to the cranium, man.
The craziest part, it only did 36 damage. A mortar.
Doesn't seem right.
Nope.
Man, are you just looting? Oh, no, he's working on it. What are you saying boss for? You can see his progress.
Hey.
What?
Boss.
I gotta do everything in this relationship.
Boss. If more people do it, it goes faster.
No.
Dude,
Hey,
our
just find this one and they
pilot,
sit in there, that's all I
our
do.
pilot has 70K and he hasn't gotten a kill yet.
Yeah, that's what I said. This pilot thing, you get a lot of money.
He's just delivering us. That's crazy.
Because everyone that's in your thing, if you are in the heli and they get a kill, you get an assist.
I'm doing this wrong.
Stop making love over there and get in my helicopter.
They literally trapped me.
You should just go there and swash them real fast to get them out the way.
Yes.
I'm not in. I'm not in.
Get
I'm
in
not in.
the
I'm not in.
helicopter.
Oh
I'm
my
in.
God.
I'm in.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
So this happens sometimes when they come from the factory. They have defects. It's a known problem that there's so.
What did you
There's-
do?
I simply pressed. I pressed shift, which was supposed to just go up, and it just said upside down.
Jesus
That
Christ.
Like I said, factory defect, 0 user error.
Not American made.
Stay on this one.
Yeah,
Replace the
that
three.
came from China. They're trying to
China.
sabotage the war. What the? Guys, whoever's flying these helicopters sucks. I just watched a guy flip one in our own spawn.
Oh, I'd get out of that one. Why'd you
Obama,
get
I
one?
trust you to pilot this thing. I just watched a guy flip one 4 seconds after taking off. The craziest thing I've seen, man. I mean, who let these guys pilot these helicopters? They gotta get a license or something.